My name is Jason Miller, and I am the founder of the blog Hidden Terror. Today, I'm going to share one of the most terrifying experiences of my life, one that I never imagined I would live through. It was an ordinary night when I decided to investigate a little-known legend that has always intrigued me, the entity known as Carazi. It is said that Carazi controls 30 legions of spirits. But what truly frightens people is the fact that few know the truth behind the legends. Many have reported seeing this entity in their homes. It presents itself as a child of about 6 years old, but its eyes are completely black, its skin is pale, and where its mouth should be, there is nothing. It is said that Carazi invades homes at night and hides in any room except the bedroom. It can be in the kitchen, the living room, the attic, under the bed, or even on top of the wardrobe. And no matter the space, it can compress its body. Carazi is active at night, always alert to any movement. If someone gets out of bed to do something, it sees this as an invitation to enter the room. When it enters, its favorite hiding spot is under the bed. It is silent, but sometimes you can hear footsteps in the other rooms as it searches for a place to hide, or even the sound of its breathing when the environment is quiet. Sometimes you might hear a piece of furniture creak when it bumps into something. The presence of Carazi causes a deep unease in people who spend sleepless nights feeling watched by something in the dark. Over time, they begin to sense its presence and, in extreme cases, may see it in the dark corners of the room. And the most terrifying part, some people report starting to see it even during the day, reflected in mirrors. If you're thinking about turning on the light to see what that crying silhouette is in the darkness, I implore you, don't do it. Just getting out of bed is enough for it to enter your room. I decided it was time to test the legend. I was skeptical, always challenging when it came to the supernatural. That night, it was already past 2:30 in the morning when I started researching Carazi. After hours of reading, I felt prepared to summon it. Mocking the entity, I wrote a challenging text. "O evil entity that calls itself Carazi, come to me tonight and prove that you exist." It was then that my phone rang. It was exactly 3 o'clock in the morning, which meant it was time to go to sleep. I turned off the computer and went to bed, but soon began to hear strange noises of footsteps throughout the house. Having dealt with other entities before, I wasn't completely alarmed, but a restlessness began to take over me. Every time I tried to turn over and close my eyes, I felt as if Carazi were whispering close to me. This situation repeated itself for an entire week. Since the day I summoned it, I couldn't sleep well any night. But on the 6th day, I took action. I asked the entity to stop. I received no response until Saturday morning, when I turned on the computer and the Windows notepad opened automatically, revealing a single message written, "It's over." After that incident, I never touched anything related to Carazi again. To this day, I feel a chill when I mention it. Oh, and there's one more thing I should have mentioned earlier. Carazi only appears to those who have heard of it. So, if you're listening to this story, congratulations. Now you have a companion for the rest of your life. You may not see it, but you will feel it. And please, make sure never to get out of bed at night again. You might not like what comes next.